Welcome back to part 2 of our road trip up to Mid Wales. At the end of the last vlog, we just left the farm shop and now we are travelling into Sennybridge. Sennybridge is a Ministry of Defence military training area near the village of Sennybridge in Powys. It's around 31,000 acres of the most beautiful scenic countryside and views. This area is an active military training ground, so a lot of it is out of bounds due to live firing of ammunition. As you drive through Sennybridge, you won't be able to miss these frequent signs. They warn of not entering without permission due to the military firing range. Once permission is granted, it still warns of not touching any military debris, as it may explode and kill you. If you visit the UK government website, you can actually find out where you can go for walks in and around Sennybridge. Because of the firing of the live ammunition, you must be really careful that you know exactly where you can and can't go. On a clear day like today, you can see for absolutely miles. You feel like you're standing on the edge of the world. It is so beautiful. Final road to our destination where we will be stopping for the weekend. We've just left behind the little village of Bula, where there's a pub and a petrol station, and that's about it. The whole trip I was completely obsessed with this farm and this farmhouse. It was just the most beautiful scenic garden, and you actually had to drive through a river to get to your house. Our instructions for finding our Airbnb property actually said that this 4-mile drive felt a lot longer than it actually was due to the narrow country roads. It didn't feel like 4 miles to us because the scenery was just so beautiful. As we got closer, I spotted the red tin roof. As we pulled up, I was blown away by the forest views. Here at Heron cottage. Wow. This is Heron cottage at the Trachlam Forest Holiday Cottages. This cottage has a wood-burning hot tub on this large veranda which overlooks the forest and the views to the hills behind. If you've ever watched on Netflix The End of the Effing World, you may recognise this cabin. It was used in series 2 as Lee's house. Oh, this is perfect. Trachlam Forest Cottages is set in 400 acres of private forest woodland. There's 10 cottages here, but for the entire time that we were here, we only saw one other couple. We had such good weather while we were here. The veranda stole the show, but this lounge area was also a really lovely place to be with its bright, light windows. The cabin has a large kitchen which is fully stocked with a dishwasher, oven, fridge, freezer, all the essentials that you would really need. As you go out through the door, you go round onto the veranda to the outside wet room. We later learned that this cabin used to actually be a cafe, hence the reason for the rather odd setup. It was so private here, I even had the door open for one of my showers overlooking the forest. There's a bedroom and adjoining bunk beds. We live here now. This is where we live. The hot tub water was fresh when we arrived, so obviously we had to heat it up. It took around about 3 or 4 hours to get to full temperature, but it was quite good fun. After a little walk through some of the 15 kilometres of trails on site, we settled back into the hot tub and watched the sunset. If you enjoyed this video, please do let me know in the comments below and drop me a like. Remember to subscribe as well and make sure you don't miss our next video where we go wild swimming at Wolf's Leap.